Hey everyone, it's John. I am now in Vancouver. Woo! Just recently moved here, and I haven't made a video in forever, as usual. As Jonathan. Um, yeah, just here. Gonna start looking for an agent soon. I'm staying with friends at the moment until I can find a place of my own, but all my stuff is here, and it's quite ridiculous. Yes, that is all mine. And more, I think. Slight more. Here's a funny story about moving down to Vancouver, and this will be basically my video. My sister, I wanted to rent a moving truck, which is not unknown when you're moving, but I needed a credit card that could have a pre-authorization of about $700, which I don't have. And anyone I talked to did not have that either. So I was like, all right. I talked to my sister. She has a truck, and I said, well, why don't we use your truck? And she said, we can't use my truck because apparently the power steering doesn't work really well on it. So her boyfriend said no, that we couldn't use it. Fine, whatever. So I was like, you have a Bronco. I was like, can we use the Bronco? And she's like, yeah, we can use the Bronco. I'm like, do you think my bed will fit in there? And I have a queen size bed. She's like, oh no, it definitely won't fit in there. I'm like, okay, well, why don't we just, I bought some bags to cover my bed, like the box spring and the mattress. Why don't we just tie it to the roof? And she's like, no, we can't do that. We're not, like, Rick doesn't want us to do that because it'll scratch the Bronco. They bought this Bronco for like $200. It's from 1993. It's got rust all over it, and it's pretty much falling apart. And they're worried that tying a bed to the roof of this Bronco is going to scratch it. Okay, fine, whatever. So, okay, I'm going to rent a trailer. I don't need a pre-authorization for this trailer. It's a lot cheaper. We can just, get everything into the trailer, take the Bronco. I can get rid of my car. It'll be a lot cheaper on gas, just drive me down there, have me unload, drive back, good and good. Okay, fine. Yeah. Awesome. Wednesday, the 29th, I, cleaned my apartment, got everything everything packed up, got everything into the trailer, and left. Awesome. Roads were actually quite a lot nicer than I thought because it was like snowing the day that I left, and that was a little unnerving because driving down the Coquihalla when it's snowing can be quite disastrous. It was really, really foggy at one point, but we were fine. Trailer was all good and everything too. So I have music playing, whatever, and I kind of pass out and I'm sleeping, and my sister kind of turns on the music and she's slowing down. I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, what's going on? She's like, oh, I need to check the battery light came on, I want to check the battery. And I was like, oh, okay. So we get out, and she opens up the hood of the car, or the Bronco, and there's radiator fluid everywhere. And she's like, oh my god. Oh, give me a second. Hi, Margaret. Hi, you downstairs? Okay, I'll be there in a sec. Okay, bye. Margaret O'Leary. So I'll go really fast. So we think the radiator is totally gone, but it turns out that the belt broke. So we're like, ugh. So we have to get to Hope, which is about 13 minutes away. But we take the first exit, get there in 5, and turns out that the power steering had broke. So we put a new belt on, and the power steering wasn't turning properly, and it started smoking and squealing. So we're like, okay, we can't do that anymore. So the guy in the Napa parts told us that if we use a smaller belt, we can bypass the power steering, so it'll just be Armstrong steering until we get to Vancouver. So it took us 5 different belts. We had to go from 88, which is a regular belt, down to 83, which is about like 5 inches difference. We're like, oh my gosh. So you can just imagine myself and my sister over this Bronco, fiddling with it. It was just a hilarious adventure. Finally get to Vancouver. My friend's boyfriend forgets that I was moving in today, staying with them, so he was late, and yeah. But anyways, I'm here now. Everything is good. I got a full transfer with pay and all my seniority from Chopin in Kelowna to Chopin Richmond. So, yay! And I don't start work till next week, so I'm gonna have a little fun weekend. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will